Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your Power Message for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in a message today using three powerful decks of cards. We're going to use the Masculine Mind, which is the counterpart deck of Her Beautiful Heart that I used earlier in the feminine reading, the Little Love Notes Charming Oracle, and the Tall Tales Cat Crew Oracle. But before I shuffle the cards, when I was doing the live on Friday, I'm just seeing if the card's here. A card kept coming out of the deck. Okay, I can't find it right now. It may come out, but it really is this kind of struggle or this ego battle that you're going through where you're worried about letting down your feminine. You're worried about not living up to expectations. You don't want to fail yourself. You don't want to fail them. You don't want to, be a failure. And that can bring up worry and struggle. And I feel over the weekend you've been going through some worry or struggle. You've been in your head because you want to put all the plans that are in your mind into action. You want to put the plans into place and take action. You want to get to work. You want to get this done. And it feels like at the weekend you've been going through something because you may have been busy with work or maybe you've been obligated to do something and you haven't had the time to process properly. So your mind's been working overtime. And this may have affected you physically in a number of ways. Now, there's always a number of ways that you're being affected physically because you are all unique and special. But collectively, they're giving me thumbs and the big toe. Now, this won't resonate with all of you, but if any of you have been having issues with your thumbnails, where you may have split your nails or your nails have broke. You can see obviously it's happened to me on both of my nails, both of my thumbnails, not any of the other nails, over the weekend. And, this is through no fault of my own. My nails have broke and it's been very painful. And this is a huge sign of ego, intellect and worry and needing to feel more at peace and more centered. So if you're a feminine cross-watching and your nails have started breaking on your thumbs, or if you've hurt your thumb in any way, maybe you've burnt it or you've cut it or your nails are just feeling painful, that's why. But the big one that I picked up on over the weekend was the big toe. Now, masculines, what you tend to do is just walk through your life. You just tend to try and get on with it. And sometimes when you do that, you get, you don't necessarily bury your head in the sand. You have in the past, but you're not really doing that anymore because you're going through an awakening and you know what really you need to do. But it's more you get distracted by things. You get busy with something else and you tend to ignore what's going on in front of you. And they give me fear because of fear. So if you ignore it too long, it's going to manifest in the physical self. And this can be, when you're walking, for example, and you've got a pain in your foot, but you keep walking. If you keep walking and walking and walking on it, you're going to cause yourself some damage. You have to slow down, sit down and address what's going on. And that's really what I'm feeling because it happened to me in a physical way. When I was out and about at the weekend, I was really connecting collectively with what's going on. And I was walking around and I had boots on. And my foot, my toe, especially my big toe on my left side was really hurting. And I was trying to just pay no attention. I thought, I've got blister or something's happened, perhaps my socks rubbed on me or there's a stone in my shoe or something like that. And I just carried on walking. And then it got to the point where it was affecting me so much, I had to sit down and look at what was going on. So I went to the public loos and took my boot off. And my sock had rubbed on my big toe underneath so much that all the skin had come off. So it wasn't a blister. It had gone beyond that. So it was just a big red, raw, massive skin. And it was lucky if I looked at it at the time because if I hadn't, it would have been 100 times worse. And it ended up I had to actually buy from where I was, the shop I was in, Marks and Spencer's. I had to buy myself a little pair of comfortable kind of trainer shoes so I could carry on walking around. And it just shows us how things are brought to your attention. So you may have gone through something physically over the weekend that's brought something up to your attention that's made you slow down and look at what's going on. And it could be with your big toe or your nails, your thumbnails, because thumbs are about the minor fears that come in, especially in the mind. And the toes are about minor fears about movement and walking forward and making changes. And the big toe is also connected with the head. If you are into reflexology, the big toe resembles the head, or as far as I know it does anyway. And the head is very much about the mind, and the mind is about what we process and go through. So you've been going through a lot of processing and thinking and, working things out over the weekend, but not as intensely as you may have wanted to. And this is why it's caused blocks or delays or struggles. You may have also been going through very severe issues in the throat chakra where you haven't been able to talk, or your voice has gone, or you've been coughing, or you've felt, you've got lots of congestion there because you want to run forward. Maybe you've even been doing some running over the weekend because you want to run forward to your feminine and run away from your situation. So you may feel like you're running away from this right now. And that again can be because of an obligation or a duty or a sense of, needing to be in where you are. And they're giving me creaks, they just give me when you creak your knuckles, or, your knuckles make that creaking noise. Maybe you're going like this and your knuckles are making that creaking noise. You may have creaking shoulders, creaking knuckles, creaking joints because things are starting to come to light. Anyway, let me shuffle the cards. That's really the intuitive part that I want to share with you. So I've got one card coming out, one card sticking out here as well. I'm also going to shuffle the little love notes to bring in a message from your higher self or from your twin. Here we go. And that's just that one card and a message from the angels. Wow. Now, let's have a look what's going on. Look at this. Forgive me. Forgive me. Look at this because I'm ready. Wow. Forgive me because I'm ready. So you're saying to your feminine today, I know that I've hurt you. I've been careless and selfish by taking time out when you needed me. I wasn't strong enough. I'm sorry. But I'm ready now. So you're apologising for the past, all the times you may have run away or not been there when your feminine has needed you. And that may have been on a special occasion like Christmas time or a birthday, or it may have been something serious like, I'm not saying it isn't serious birthdays and Christmases, but say if your feminine's needed you because of an illness or something's happened or they've been through something, pretty tragic in their lives and you weren't there. You're saying, I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough. And that's also understanding from the divine feminine perspective that sometimes you don't feel that you can be what they need in that moment. So you hide away until the moment's passed. But you're saying, I'm ready now. I'm ready to apologise. I'm ready to make up for that. I'm ready to fix it. I'm ready to make it right because it's you I want. And the way forward to you is finally clear. I'm getting this done. I'm coming for you. Be ready. So you're really letting your feminine know that you are on the way, even though there may be some blocks or delays or obstacles. And this is what I've been feeling over the weekend. There's been this frustration energy because you've wanted to move forward, but there may have been things you've had to deal with first. And you're saying, I need to heal my own issues first so I can look at this, speak my truth. So you know what you need to do and what you are planning to do to speak your truth. And the angels are showing you here that you are healing. And you're saying to your feminine, I need to heal my own issues first. That doesn't mean I'm not ready. I am. It's you I want. The way forward to you is finally becoming clear, but I am getting this done. So getting this done could mean speaking the truth to a karmic partner, expressing themselves to the boss, speaking to you. And this starts with the apology. When we forgive ourselves, we are able to move forward with power. So masculines, I feel you've been forgiving yourself and doing a lot of work on you, which is also an issue you've had to heal first, so you can come forward and apologise to your feminine. And you may have been sending your feminine red roses. You may have also been sending the symbol of the dog. Another guy's just walked past with a dog, and I got this coming through as well in the feminine reading, because dogs are a symbol of loyalty. And again, they just made me knock my ankle up on the table. So maybe you're not going through issues with your big toe, but you've hurt your ankle or you've knocked up your foot, because feet are connected with movements. So you're saying, I do want to come forward. I plan to. I'm getting ready to. I am coming for you. I just need to heal my own issues first. So feminines who are cross-watching, just take your time. And this card's moving on top of the deck here. I need time to figure out what this all means and what I want. They already know they want you, divine feminine, but this is another way. So masculines, you're thinking, what do I want in my life? What type of career do I want to have? What type of life do I want to lead? Because you want to be the man or woman that you've come here to be, that God's made you to be, that your feminine wants you to be, that you want to be. So you're working through fears that may stop that. And this card's just moved on top of the deck. Look at this. You are my finish line. You are the finish line, my happy ending. So you're being reminded that everything before your divine feminine, every karmic partner, every situation, every addiction, every job, every relationship breakdown, everything you go through with family, everything within your physical body, it's all a dress rehearsal before your feminine. Your feminine is the main event, your happy ending. And you're saying, as soon as I have you in my arms, everything will be right. And that's what you dream about, holding your feminine in your arms, or your feminine holding you and saying everything's going to be okay, because it is. So you are the finish line. Trust the love. And if you are having any issues with the thumbs, the nails, the big toes, the ankles, the throat, this is healing right now. Call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus to bring in a miracle healing. That's what I did. As soon as I noticed it, I put my hand over my big toe and I called on Archangel Raphael and Jesus for healing. And now it's pretty much cleared up. So remember, the angels, Jesus, the higher power, God, whoever you connect with, brings in miracle healing in all ways and all forms. But you have to believe. And you're starting to believe. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.